Key Biodiversities of Mindanao, Philippines. Towards an effective analysis of forest cover change. KBA are sites or areas that contribute significantly to the global persistence of biodiversity and terrestrial, freshwater, and marine ecosystems. The objectives of the group is to determine the forest cover loss and present the current status of the key biodiversity places of Mindanao, Philippines. The Philippines covers an area of 300,000 kilometers squared. It is located in Southeast Asia on the eastern rim of the Asiatic Mediterranean. As we all know, Philippines is an archipelago which consists of 7,640 islands that are broadly categorized under three main geographical divisions: the Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Mindanao, with a surface area of 97,530 kilometers squared, houses over 30 key biodiversity sites, which is the main focus of this analysis. Agusan Marsh. It is located near Bunawan in the interior of northeastern Mindanao Island, Agusan del Sur Province. It is a vast complex of freshwater marshes and watercourses with numerous small shallow lakes and ponds in the upper basin of Agusan River. And from 2001 to 2012, area in Agusan del Sur gained 0.174 kilohectares of tree cover. From 2001 to 2020, area in Agusan del Sur lost 0.613 kilohectares. And the threat to its biodiversity are clear cutting of forests in the water catchment area, and part of the marsh have already been converted into aquaculture ponds and agricultural land. Pasunangka watershed is only 7 km north of Zamboanga City at the tip of the Zamboanga Peninsula in southwestern Mindanao. The area in Zamboanga del Norte lost 2.31 kilohectares, and the threats to its biodiversity is the pressure from the influx of migrants and illegal settlers into the watershed, who have engaged in kaingan, land conservation for agriculture, and illegal collection of timber. From 2001 to 2012, area in Zamboanga del Norte gained 0.715 kilohectares of tree cover. Mount Pigayunan and Butig Mountains lies on the borders between Lanao del Sur, North Cotabato, and the Mindanao provinces. The area near Lanao del Sur lost 7.78 kilohectares, and from 2001 to 2012, area near Lanao del Sur gained 0.200 kilohectares of tree cover. This lake, it is located on the eastern coast of Mindanao. It is the main point of access into the vast paper industries cooperation of the Philippines concession area. The area near Agusan del Sur lost 38.6 kilohectares and gained 5.52 kilohectares of tree cover. Threats to its biodiversity lies within the logging concession of Peacock Resources Incorporated. Camiguin Island is a mountainous, actively volcanic island 10 km of the north coast of Mindanao. The area of Camiguin lost 0.12 kilohectares and gained 0.40 kilohectares of tree cover. The threats to its biodiversity are commercial logging causing severe erosion and reverse sedimentation, agricultural clearings, and dynamite and cyanide fishing. Basilan Natural Biotic Areas is a hilly island with several peaks lies south of the tip of the Zamboanga Peninsula of southwestern Mindanao. The area in Basilan lost 1.70 kilohectares and gained 0.189 kilohectares of tree cover. Threats to its biodiversity is the encroachment for agriculture, kaingan, and resource gathering, and also the logging operation of the three logging companies. Mount Taguma. It is located in eastern Sultan Kudarat province in the mountains to the west of Quezon. The area between Sultan Kudarat and Maguindanao lost 1.71 kilohectares and gained 0.114 kilohectares of tree cover. Threats to its biodiversity. Kaingan and Timber License Agreement Company is actively logging the forest of this area, and settlers are encroaching into the forest and converting it into permanent agricultural plots. Mount Daju Natural Park is the largest of the Sulu Island. It has been reported to be almost entirely deforested, but recent observation from the air indicate that the numerous steep ranges of the island retain some forest cover. The area of Sulu lost 0.65 kilohectares and gained 0.46 kilohectares of tree cover. Mount Busa, Kemba comprises the coastal range of mountains in South Cotabato province that includes Mount Busa, Mount Parker, and Mount Preakness. The area near South Cotabato lost 3.21 kilohectares and gained 0.451 kilohectares of tree cover. Threats to biodiversity. The lower altitude forests of this area are threatened by clearance for kaingan and permanent agriculture. Lake Lanao, the second largest lake in the Philippines and the largest in Mindanao. The area between Lanao del Sur and Lanao del Norte lost 0.596 kilohectares and gained 0.63 kilohectares of tree cover. Threats to its biodiversity is illegal logging, small-scale mining and quarrying activities, and soil erosion leading to siltation and increased turbidity of the waterways and lake. Also, land claims by migrants, cattle ranchers, and rebel returnees. Higwasan Marsh found in southern island of Mindanao. The tree cover loss is 1.35 kHa, tree cover gain is 0.532. The threats in this area is the deforestation of the watershed, land conversion, and shifting cultivation. Mount Matutong, found in South Cotabato, the tree cover loss is 0.485 kHa, and the tree cover gain is 0.209 kHa. The threats in this area is the clearance for farming and pasture, and the extraction of logs and other forest products. Mount Balatukan, found in Misamis Oriental. The tree cover loss is 0.294 kHa, and the tree cover gain is 0.121 kHa. The threats in this area is the timber extraction. Mount Campilili Puting Bato, found in boundary of southeastern Davao del Norte, and the tree cover loss is 8.02, and the tree cover gain is 1.11 kHa. The threats in this area is the threatened capture of endemic species, including the Philippine eagle. Mount Apo, found in the west of Davao City. The tree cover loss is 1.78 kHa, and the tree cover gain is 0.322 kHa. The threats in this area is the illegal tree cutting and the serious net forest loss. Mount Diwata Range, also found in Davao region. The tree cover loss is 10.4 kHa, and the tree cover gain is 1.66 kHa. The threats in this area is the threatened capture of endemic species such as Philippine eagle and Philippine kingfisher. Mount Hamigitan, found in Davao Oriental. The tree cover loss is 1.07 kHa, and the tree cover gain is 0.236 kHa. The threats in this area is the mining and deforestation. Mount Hilong, found in Agusan del Norte and Caraga region. The tree cover loss is 2.10 kHa, and the tree cover gain is 0.233 kHa. The threats in this area is the ecologically threatened flora and restricted range of endemic species. Mount Kalatungan, found in province of Bukidnon. The tree cover loss is 0.403 kHa, and the tree cover gain is 0.55 kHa. The threats in this area is the habitat disturbance due to forest fire and conversion of forest to agriculture. Mount Kitanglad, found in province of Bukidnon. The tree cover loss is 0.72 kHa, and the tree cover gain is 0.36 kHa. The threat in this area is deforestation and continuous habitat degradation.
Mount Malindang. Mount Malindang is a complex volcano located in the province of Misamis Occidental in the southern island of Mindanao, Philippines. The pressure on Mount Malindang National Park includes human encroachment, illegal logging, hunting, and caning. Mount Sinaka. Mount Sinaka is in the northeast of North Cotabato province. There is forest remaining on the mountain between 1,100 and 1,448 meters, including mostly forest above 1,200 meters. But the lower altitude forests are secondary or very badly degraded. The forests on Mount Sinaka have been affected by logging in the past, and encroachment for caning and the extraction of timber are currently causing habitat loss and degradation in the area. Mount Sugarloaf. Mount Sugarloaf is located near the area of Zamboanga del Sur, Philippines. From 2001 to 2020, this area lost 5.11 kHa of tree cover. The threats on this area is encroachment for caning. From 2001 to 2012, this area gained 350 HA of tree cover. Munay and Tambo. Tambo is a barangay in the municipality of Munay, in the province of Lanao del Norte. Its population as determined by the 2020 census was 2,815. This represented 8.04% of the total population of Munay. Several of the threatened and restricted range species of Mindanao and Eastern Visayas endemic bird area have been recorded in or near to this area during collecting expeditions near to the village of Munay at Tambo and Balintan in the 1950s. Mount Latian. Mount Latian is located in the west of Bayabas. It is about 227 meters long and it has 2 lanes. Several of the threatened and restricted range species of the Mindanao and Eastern Visayas endemic bird area have been recorded in this iba, mainly during a collecting expedition to Mount Tudok in 1966. Oak Island is located in Del Carmen, Siargao del Norte, Philippines. From 2001 to 2020, area in Siargao Island, Philippines lost 1.19 kHa of tree cover. The threats on this area are the increase of population, collection of forest products such as timber and mangrove cutting, hunting of birds, and illegal fishing. From 2001 to 2012, Siargao Island, Philippines gained 406 HA of tree cover. Lake Mainit. Lake Mainit is the 4th largest lake in the Philippines, having a surface area of 170.40 square kilometers. The lake is also the deepest lake in the country, with maximum depth reaching 223 meters. Lake Mainit also faces threats of habitat degradation due to pollution from agriculture and mining. Destructive fishing practices and the use of chemicals or poisons have reduced the aquatic biodiversity of the lake added. Mount Tambinlio and Mount Redondo. Mount Cambindeo and Mount Redondo ranges in the east of the island. The highest point on the island is below 1,000 meters, and the forest is mainly lowland in height. Many of threatened and restricted range species of the Mindanao and Eastern Visayas endemic bird area have been recorded on the island, most of which are likely to have populations in the forest on Mount Cambindeo and Mount Redondo. Mount Tago Range. Mount Tago Range lies between the Taguluan and Pulangi rivers, to the northeast of Mount Kitanglad and southwest of Mount Kaluayan, Mount Kinabalian Complex. It is likely that many of the threatened and restricted range species of the Mindanao and Eastern Visayas endemic bird area occur there, and the avifauna may prove to be similar to that on nearly Mount Kitanglad.
The materials and methods used for the analysis are Global Forest Watch and Google Search Engine. Global Forest Watch is established by the World Resources Institute, WRI, in 1997. It is an online platform which provides near real-time information about where and how forests are changing around the world. It can be accessed by anyone by simply visiting the website globalforestwatch.org. Meanwhile, the Google Search Engine is also used for additional information, given that we only choose reliable sources in the web, like organization sites, to further support the analysis. We observed that 99% of the listed places lost more forest cover in the last 20 years. The analysis showed that the majority of the municipalities have a weak forest conservation management based on the result of the forest net change. Meanwhile, the remaining 1% is the Mindanao, which has a greater tree cover gain rate compared to others. It gained 40 hectares of tree covers and lost only a total of 20 hectares in those years. We also found out that the cause of these forest loss were the organic activities such as expansion of agricultural land, illegal logging, mining activities, the extension of forest products, and road constructions. That's why we conclude that to protect these key biodiversity areas, the municipalities need to improve their management plans and come up with an effective campaign that will focus on increasing the rate of tree cover gain. We would like to recognize